Hello everyone, and welcome to Caldera's Finest. After checking last time if there are places in real life that can also be found in Warzone Caldera, I tried to go one step further. I wanted to find out if the current map of Warzone Pacific is based on a real life location. And I have to tell you, I think I have indeed found a real life model for the current map of Warzone Pacific. Without further ado, take a look at this island. What you see here is Kauai, a small island near Hawaii. Does the island look familiar to you? If not, look at this. Sure, you can talk about the coincidence now, but the maps actually look pretty similar, don't they? Let's take a closer look at Kauai. The first thing you'll notice is the island's airport. As in Caldera, it's right on the coast. When turned properly, the one runway looks very similar to the one in Caldera, don't you think? It looks as if the developers copied the airport of Kauai and added some elements of the tower area of Pearl Harbor. Sure, you could still call it a pure coincidence. Fair point. So let's look around a bit more. You'll notice these huge fields right away. Well, you know what I'm getting to, don't you? Exactly. I think what we see here is a template for the fields region. Not far from the fields there is a small town. Take a look at this. Certainly one of the largest cities on the island, at least in terms of the area. Kind of reminds me of Capital. Let's go a little further east. On the Caldera map, the resort area is right next to Capital. A small, dreamy zone where unfortunately far too little is going on at the moment, but it has an exorbitantly pretty hotel indeed. We also have a beautiful hotel complex on Kauai, right next to the town. If we go up the coast from here, we find dreamlike and almost untouched beaches. What we don't find are some of the buildings you would find in Caldera, for example Subpen. But we know that the developers used other real-life models here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check the video in the description. Another thing that certainly catches the eye is the mountain of Kauai. It also inevitably reminds you of Peak from Caldera. Here too, it looks like a combination of the mountain and the observatory of the neighboring island Honolulu. If we travel west again from here, we find a really great example. Not bad, right? It's really a clear resemblance to the mines in Caldera. Traveling northwards from here, we would expect the military base, right? Well, almost. Although we see another airport here on Kauai, a little background research has shown that this is a military airfield. In fact, it's even an old US Army missile silo which is still in operation even today. So that's probably a template for the arsenal area in Caldera, isn't it? On Kauai, we also have an harbor. Not as imposing as the one in Caldera, and at another spot. But here I have an hypothesis. In reality, the port of Kauai is very close to the airport. Putting these two points of interest so close together would probably not have been appropriate for the map. In general, Activision has made efforts to spread out the points of interest a bit. But if you take a closer look at Kauai, the similarities are really striking. What do you think? Does Kauai also remind you of Caldera, or do you absolutely disagree? I'll definitely do some more research. Who knows, maybe I find some more similarities. And maybe even some teasers of what we can expect from Caldera on the long run. I'll keep you posted, so don't forget to click on the subscribe button. If you liked the video, I'll be delighted if you honor it with a thumbs up, because you know, my journey on YouTube has just begun. Hope to hear you soon, here on Caldera's Finest.